Hi everyone. For nearly 50 years, humans have not returned to the moon. The last footsteps were left in 1972, and since then, silence. But now, everything is changing. In 2026, the Artemis program is preparing to send humans back. This time, not just to visit, but to stay. A new mission, a new goal, and a completely new era of space exploration. But this raises a question. How did the moon mission really begin? Why did we stop going? And why is the world racing back again? Today, we're going to explore the real story of the moon landing, from Cold War rivalry to the future of humanity beyond Earth. The story begins in 1957 when the Soviet Union shocked the world with the launch of Sputnik 1, the first artificial satellite. Just 2 years later, in 1959, the Soviet probe Lunar 2 became the first human made object to reach the moon. But it was a crash landing. The real breakthrough came in 1966 when Luna 9 achieved the first successful soft landing, using airbags and sending back the first panoramic images from the lunar surface. That same year, the United States responded with Surveyor 1. Soon after, robotic exploration advanced rapidly. Luna 16 brought lunar soil back to Earth, and Lunokhod 1 became the first rover to explore another world. Meanwhile, in 1961, Yuri Gagarin became the first human to travel into space, further solidifying the Soviet lead. The United States, under pressure, responded when President John F. Kennedy declared that America would land a man on the moon before the decade ended.
The dramatic achievements in space which occurred in recent weeks should have made clear to us all, as did the Sputnik in 1957, the impact of this adventure on the minds of men everywhere who are attempting to make a determination of which road they should take. I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth.
Then came the defining moment in human history. On July 20th, 1969, Apollo 11 reached the lunar surface. Astronauts Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin stepped onto the moon while Michael Collins orbited above. Armstrong's words marked humanity's first step onto another world.
Very, very fine grained as you get close to it. It's almost like a powder. Ground mass is very fine. I'm going to step off the limb. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
But after this incredible success, the momentum faded. The cost was enormous. Public interest declined, and events like the Vietnam War shifted priorities. Missions were cancelled, and in 1972, Apollo 17 became the last time humans set foot on the moon. For decades, the moon remained untouched as space agencies focused on Earth orbit. Today, that silence is ending. The Artemis program represents a new vision, not just to visit, but to build a long-term human presence. One of its most important upcoming missions is Artemis II, a roughly 10-day crewed flight test planned no earlier than April 2026. This mission will send 4 astronauts, Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen, on a journey around the moon, traveling about 4,700 miles beyond it, farther into deep space than humans have ever gone. The mission is designed to test critical systems of NASA's Orion spacecraft, including life support, navigation, and communication, while also evaluating how astronauts perform in deep space beyond Earth's protective magnetic field. It will demonstrate manual piloting, test high-speed re-entry at around 25,000 miles per hour, and validate recovery operations after splashdown. Artemis II will also carry out scientific experiments on radiation effects using advanced technologies and capture detailed observations of the moon's surface, including the far side, to support future landing missions. In many ways, it is the essential step toward future human landings. The reason for returning is clear. Scientists have discovered water ice at the moon's south pole, which can be used for air, drinking water, and even rocket fuel. This transforms the moon into a potential base for deep space exploration. At the same time, a new global race is emerging, with nations and private companies working together and competing to shape the future of space. One of the most inspiring achievements in this new era came from India. In 2023, the ISRO successfully landed Chandrayaan 3 near the moon's south pole, making India the first country to reach this region. It proved that space exploration is becoming more global, accessible, and collaborative than ever before. Looking ahead, the moon is not the final destination. It is a stepping stone. Everything we learn there will prepare humanity for missions to Mars and beyond. By learning to live and work in another world, we take the first real steps toward becoming a multiplanetary species. From Cold War rivalry to international collaboration, the story of the moon is the story of human ambition. What began as a race for dominance has evolved into a shared journey toward the future. And this time, we are not just going back to the moon, we are going there to stay. And if you enjoy exploring strange technologies that feel like they're straight out of the future, make sure to subscribe. Thank you for watching.